Are you wondering how home prices in San Diego can be up, yet affordability in San Diego is also up simultaneously? That's a good question. I'm Nick with the Iannitti Realty Group, and I'm here to break it down for you. First and foremost, Happy New Year to you. Hope you and your family have a fantastic 2020. I just want to start off. I'm going to give a quick little December market update, and then we'll break in a little bit of national news, and then I'll get in and unpack this affordability thing. So real quick, for December, San Diego numbers, remember these are all median numbers year over year. So we're looking at December 2019 versus December 2018. Our sales price was up by about 4%. That's good news. Our market time was down 25%. That means things are selling more quickly. Our months of inventory was 1.6 months worth of inventory. That's down 33% year over year. That is also the lowest level of inventory we've had in about 2 years. Our active and new listings are down. However, that's probably due to seasonality. But on the flip side, our pending and sold listings are up 16%. So that's really good news for the market. Real quick, I want to talk a little bit too, because I did a lot of videos last year about kind of a pending recession and how that was going to equate to home values. And what I showed you, I proved through a series of the previous recessions, is that really a recession has no impact on home values. However, we had a lot of news about it last year, and we had about maybe 50% of economists saying that we were headed for a recession here in 2020. The Wall Street Journal just did a new survey of economists, and that number is actually down to about a third of economists think that there may be a recession here in 2020. The other third are thinking it's probably going to be 2021. And then the last third, they're kind of split. They think it may take all the way out until 2025 until we actually see something going on. So again, that is kind of minimizing as we're looking at our economy. We're doing incredibly well. Great jobs numbers continue to come out. Wages are rising. So, things are really kind of chugging along. Also, too, Porch.com just did a really big study, and they found that 27% of the people that were surveyed thought that homes and investing in real estate was actually the safest investment they can make over the next 10 years. So it was really good to see consumer confidence is still there in real estate. So real quick, talking about this affordability thing, though, because this has kind of been in the news a little bit, right? Typically, when we look at our kind of target or historic affordability number, it's about 21%, meaning people are going to spend about 21% of their household income on housing. That number is now nationally down to a little over 15%, right? So that's good news. Things are becoming more affordable. And when you think about it, how can that actually be? National home prices are up by about 5.7%. However, mortgage rates are down by about 0.85%, and wages are up by about 1.5%. So the fact that the mortgage rates are coming down and wages are going up is basically offsetting the gains that we're seeing in the real estate market. Okay, so how does that actually affect us here in San Diego? Well, when we look at our appreciation for last year, all housing types, all over the county, we had an average of about 3.2% in appreciation. Okay, when we look at the San Diego Housing Affordability Index, it was actually up 4.6%. Okay, so what that means is about almost 5% more people are able to afford a home in San Diego. Okay, so how that kind of breaks down, if we look at like our median home values, let's just use $600,000. If you bought a home in 2018 for $600,000, and then someone bought a home in 2019, same home, right? And we'll figure that 3% appreciation, they spent $618,000. When you look at their two mortgage payments, everything else all considered, the mortgage payment of the person who bought in 2019 is a few $100s less. In other words, they're taking in the same amount of money in income monthly or more. However, the money that's actually going out for them to spend on housing is actually decreasing. So things are actually becoming more affordable here in San Diego, which is great news if you're looking to buy and get into the market. Now is a fantastic time. People are always asking me, I want a good deal. I want a good deal. The good deal is in the low cost of the money. And everyone is anticipating that mortgage rates are probably going to stay where they're at for the rest of this year, hovering right around 3.8%. So if you're looking to buy, definitely a good time because the money is cheap. However, if you're looking to sell, prices are up. So definitely a good time for you to make a move as well, too. So I know it's a little confusing, but is what it is. Anyway, if you have any questions about any of this data, if you have questions about what your home is worth or, what's going on in your neighborhood, I'm more than happy to have that conversation. Just reach out. And that's it. Thanks so much for tuning in. And remember, who you choose to negotiate for you absolutely matters.